we're talking about. It's a hose bib, and this is what you see outside of your house. But what you don't see is the pipe that is in the house. And what happens is when you have the hose bib turned off, and it's really coming down, you always see people talking about just how high the snow is, you know, this much or this much. But, you know, let me just show you how much snow is here. The first thing to consider is always wearing a mask. The next thing is, because you're playing sports and breathing harder, instead of the normal 6 feet, they suggest going up to 10 to 12 feet when social distancing. And when it comes to carpooling everyone together, they're suggesting against it. Officials say another big issue are social media posts. That's because the person on the other side of the post doing all the scrolling and liking has no idea the effort that goes into getting the picture. When you get to the airport, the lines might look long, but they say don't worry. It's really just people social distancing. Roads here are slippery, as you can see. While the fireworks will actually be shot off from behind Cheney Stadium, you won't be able to watch them here. Instead, you'll be able to watch them live on Facebook. Crews have been working all afternoon on this show, loading these mortars with fireworks that usually you see in the sky, but this year you'll have to watch on your phone or watch on your laptop through the Facebook Live. Kathy tells me while she was getting tired of watching all her movies on the little screen, safety was still a big focus for her before she went back to the big screen. Alex has a camera right at her front door which got great video of the crook committing this crime. But what I learned today from law enforcement is just having a camera like this isn't always enough. Police say it's smart to make sure that nothing of value is visible in your car, but they say your best bet is to take everything of value out, even if you think it's hidden. This is just a drop in the bucket. There's plenty of things people can do inside to make sure this New Year's Eve tradition stays as fun as possible. First, go to the city's website and click the Smart 911 link. That will take you to a page that lets you put the information that you would like to provide. You know, we had this idea. It's 10 o'clock now, the viaduct closures had started, and we thought we were gonna come out here and just, you know, picturesque cruise through the viaduct. You see Seattle on the waterfront and there's no one on the road. While the auction has plenty of things up for bid that you'd expect to see from a school district, there's plenty of things up for bid you might not expect to see. And holding your things while you're working out isn't really convenient, which doesn't really leave you a lot of options for your stuff. But for some people, the challenge is getting used to these new vehicles that are taking up the sidewalks here in Tacoma and doing so pretty fast. And while the thousands of people who come out here to shop and buy fish don't want to see this tradition change, the folks who've worked here for decades don't want to let it go either. The thing about practicing inside is it doesn't give you the same opportunities that practicing outside does. And just like that, we're off.